Growing up, Lesego seldom saw anyone who looked like she did in magazines or on TV. Finding she couldn't relate to the thin, light-skinned black women she perceived, she chose to project her own body type as worthy of admiration, and in the process helped free a lot of young women to love the bodies they're in.
Leeyonce,
Hey,
tweeting and posting away as usual.
of course.
You are one of the 10 most influential people on social media. How did this journey start?
It started out with me and a camera, just randomly taking pictures because I've always loved taking pictures, and then posting pictures on social media because it's such an awesome platform. And then I started posting feminist stuff on my social media accounts, like teaching girls you should learn to be comfortable in your own skin, love your body, and express that you're beautiful regardless to what society deems as beauty, and being an independent woman and always relying on yourself and knowing that, you know what, if you actually put your mind to something and if you work hard, you can achieve the most incredible things. And it's so crazy now. Look at the amount of followers that I have, and I also get shocked because I'm sitting like close to 50k on Instagram, 30k on Twitter, and like 12k on Facebook because I started my Facebook account like 2 months ago. So it's pretty crazy.
Her photography took off in a big way when she started taking pictures of her cousin Poititulo, whose celebrity friends were mightily impressed and requested Lesego do shoots for them too.
What would you say is your biggest achievement yet?
My biggest achievement has to be the Sowetan calendar that includes 12 celebrities every year. And I was so surprised when they called me up and they were like, we want you to lead this whole campaign. We want you to be our head photographer. I was like, really, me? This is ridiculous. And I got to meet such amazing people on set, people that I grew up looking up to, the likes of your Amanda DuPont, Nandi Ngoma. So it was really, really incredible.
As bold as Beyoncé herself, Thick Leeyonce's take on social media trolls is that the only time anyone notices them is when they mention her name.
And the name, where did you get it from?
It's because I've always been like ridiculously obsessed with Beyonce. Her work ethic is crazy. Besides the whole thing of her being so beautiful, she's actually such a hard worker. So because I was so obsessed with Beyonce, in high school, they started calling me Leeyonce. It's a combination of Lesego and Beyonce. And then I just put the thick in front of the Leeyonce just to embrace my body and to move away from the word fat because it carries so many negative connotations. So I'd rather call myself thick as opposed to fat because when you say fat, people normally think of all the horrible negative things.
Leeyonce,
Hi.
could you please email me those photos we took earlier? Thank you. So you're a fan of Leeyonce?
Yes, actually I am. You know, I love the way she represents, you know, the thicker, you know, bold, black, beautiful woman on Instagram. You know, I'm always stalking on Instagram, I have to admit. And, you know, I just love how you are not ashamed of who you are. You bring out your personality in your photos and your photography is amazing. And that's what I admire about her. She's not ashamed of who she is and she inspires a lot of people out there.
Oh, thank you so much.
Please don't forget to email me those photos. Thank you.
All of this, and on top of this, you're studying.
It's crazy just to balance the two. It's not easy. It's really not easy. It's difficult. But because I love both what I'm studying, which is politics, I'm majoring in political science. And the reason I'm majoring in political science is because I want to deepen my knowledge and my understanding of one of the most powerful forces that influences people, communities, and corporations, which is politics and government. And I think I fell in love with politics in high school through my history teacher. He just made me love it so much, and it's just fascinating how much knowledge I've gained from it.
So which one do you think is going to be your main job?
We'll have to see about it, but photography is my passion. I always feel like it was my calling. It was something that I was destined to do. Because, you know, from an early age, I always feel like as an individual, it's either you know what you want to become or you grow and you discover who you want to be. With me, I always knew what I wanted to be, and I was a photographer. When other kids were playing outside, kicking balls, playing with dolls, I was literally paging through magazines, ripping out pictures, putting them up on the wall and saying, I wish I was the one who took this picture. So I think photography is my long-term career.
Lesego's studies are a counterbalance to the publicity and brand endorsements she attracts. It's a sense of perspective and maturity she's developed from watching how her mother, Lesego Legoeane, has managed their lives.
Hi Jade, hi guys, I've been looking forward to seeing you. Can I offer you a cake?
Definitely.
See why I stay with my mom. Lots of nice food here.
Moms are the best. Speaking of which, it's known that you say that your mom's the strongest man you've ever met.
when I was growing up, my mom was both mom and dad. So she was both parents at once. She's a single mother. And you know, every time she tells me about her childhood and how she grew up, I always get so emotional, and it makes me want to work harder, because my mom grew up in a shack and she worked in a fish and chip shop because now she had a baby without a plan, without a man, and she had to make means to raise me. She had to do it all by herself. She worked so hard, moved to Joburg, did everything and anything she could do to get a job, but through hard work, through dedication, and because of that, she is such a great inspiration to me.
I have a lot of respect for single mothers. My mom's a single mom too. Narata, what was it like to watch Lesego's metamorphosis?
It makes me very emotional to speak about her because I am so proud of Lesego. She is such an inspiration to so many young girls out there, telling them that it's okay to love yourself, no matter how you look, irrespective of what society thinks. Always believe in yourself, believe that you are beautiful inside and outside.
I can see how proud you are.
To think that she is balancing her studies and her photography work, it makes me very proud, because at the end of the day, she's able to pay her bills. I don't have to pay her bills. That makes me even more happy.
Unlike a lot of opinion flying around social media, Lesego's views are well informed by what and who she reads.
I've got all my favorite books right here, but these two stand out the most. This is I Write What I Like by Steve Biko. Anyone who knows me knows I've always had a crush on Biko. He's intelligent, he's good looking, he's everything I'd want in a man. And this right here, every girl has to read this one, Jade. It's Americana by my favorite author, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Basically, the book is about feminism and race, culture, identity. It's got so many interesting stories in it. Plus, it's got a blog. It's super awesome.
Okay, I'm just going to borrow this one quickly then.
I know!
On a shoot in her home studio, we learned Leeyonce's tips to confidence. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Wear clothes that fit well and flatter. Take care of your body. Be kind to yourself and dress for you.
Oh, let me have a sneak peek.
Definitely.
Oh, that's stunning. Do you have any rules about how much skin you want to show?
I think when it comes to skin, I don't want to objectify women. I want to celebrate their bodies. I want to show their femininity. I just want to show the beauty of the woman's body. The curves, the booty, the boobs. So I love that kind of stuff.
So you also model. Is that sort of you living what you encourage other girls to embrace?
I think the most important thing about me being in front of the camera is because I feel like I need to understand what happens in the model's mind when they're behind the camera so that I'm able to direct. Also, it's to show girls that, look here, you don't have to look a certain way in order for you to take these kind of pictures. You can be sensual and still be curvy, no problem whatsoever.
You're a phenomenal woman. What's next?
This is truly just the beginning. There's so much more I still want to achieve. I mean, I want to run the biggest film and photography studio in the country and employ more creatives. So for me, there's still more to come. But before you go, we have to take a selfie with all of us.
Okay, come, let's huddle in.
And hey, it's all about sharing, having fun, and being happy to be you.